at you all the way from our dorm rooms to your conference rooms. Sabah and Dan Teeman here, two college students who are ready to talk to you guys about business and lifestyle from our personal experiences.
Each week we'll discuss about our lifestyle as college students as well as our tips and strategies starting in the business field. We'll bring on successful entrepreneurs in the millennial generation to share with us their journey and how they got started and where they're at now.
Our goal is to help you students, millennials, and entrepreneurs gain inspirational advice by our spontaneous conversations and meaningful guidance. Let's dive on in.
What's going on, everyone? It's episode 11, and we're going to be talking about our New Year's goals. Sabah, how are you doing today?
Doing great. So excited to talk about my goals. I'm pretty sure I wrote down like 17 to 20 goals I want to achieve this year.
Jeez. Yeah, no, guys, don't worry. She won't be naming all those goals, and I don't have nearly as many for that, just because I like to pinpoint exactly what I want to work on each year. But, right now it's February 1st is when this episode is going to be released, so we're recording this just at the end of January here, and over 50% of people already gave up on their, New Year's goals, and Sabah and I are still working diligently at ours. We're working hard day in and day out to be the best, business people we can be the best us that we can be. And really, I'm looking forward to my final semester of school here. I have, when this releases, I'll have like 3 months left to 3 months left, and to me that's kind of scary, to be honest. 3 months left of college, and it's scary, it's exciting, it's a mixed emotion of feelings. But Sabah, just tell us first of all a couple of your New Year's goals that you're still working hard at.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a bunch, but let me just say a couple. So one of my main goals that I really want to achieve this year is to try and make 6 figures from our accelerator program or different streams of income that I can do, from whether it is blogging or doing something with our podcast, whatever it is. I want to try and figure out a way where we can both make a lot of money while in college, because a lot of people, they think they can't make money while they're in college. Like, all they have to do is just work a normal job. But I want to show other people and inspire other college students that you can do that while in college. So that's one of my goals. Another one of my goals is to get one of my blogs featured on a pretty big media platform, because I just recently realized I really like to write about stuff that I know and experiences that I went through, so I can share and inspire other college students to do the same thing. So get my blog featured on a great media platform. And then, let's see, let me pick another good one that I want to share with you guys. Oh, get 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers for our podcast. So I really want that to happen also, because I feel like everyone who's in college should really be listening to our podcast. I truly believe we have so much great insight from other people, other entrepreneurs who are successful, which we have been interviewing. So I really want other people to subscribe to our podcast. So that's a few of mine. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, so basically my first one is, I'm a big sports guy. Like, I play lacrosse here at school. I love my team. I love lacrosse. I love sports. And right now, one of mine is to win the conference in lacrosse right now and go on to the national championship. And also, this is how I know Sabah and I are so like-minded. I literally have make 6 figures from our podcast or other outlets. And I also do have get my blog published in a major outlet. So, Sabah and I are definitely like-minded in the sense of when it comes to business. But some of my own other ones that, Sabah didn't touch on, mine is be known for Facebook marketing by the end of this year. So basically, I want to be on my own, guys. I'm an entrepreneur. I want to do my own thing. And I want to do that through podcasting, through videos, through a lot of different things. But I'm starting to learn Facebook marketing. I'm learning ads in and out, how to really promote them, how to retarget them, how to get things going. So I'm going to have my own Shopify store to promote that. I'm going to have just a lot of different things. So I'm learning Facebook ads inside and out to really help a lot of people sell a lot of their products or their service or whatever they want to sell. I want to help them do that through Facebook ads. So, those are some of my major goals for this year, and also for going into the end of the semester and going on my own through summer and moving with my life forward after college. And, Sabah and I have some great things lined up. Our goals are going to be awesome. And Sabah, can you tell everyone basically the step-by-step basics of how to set your goals, from thinking it, giving it a lot of forethought and writing it down, and make it more actionable? Because some people have these major goals and they get scared, but they don't understand that you just got to write it down and write down the little steps with it.
Yeah, definitely. So I actually created a course on setting your goals. So in that course, I talked about how to actually set an achievable goal that you can have in 30 days. So you can do this for the new year for 30 days or create it on a bigger aspect to achieve within the new year. So I based it on the following acronym TARGET. So the T stands for timely. So you really need to look at your schedule, see how busy you are, and see if the goal that you're setting is going to be realistic in the new year. So figure out like what you're standing at right now. Like you're in college, how many credits are you taking? What other extra activities are you doing outside of just classes? Figure that out and then set a goal that is actually timely. And then following the T, and then there's A, attainable. Make a goal that's realistic and achievable. And if you have like a really, really, really huge goal that you know you can't achieve within the new year, break it down and construct smaller goals that you can achieve within the new year. So then the R in target is relevant. Will it benefit your future? Are you making goals that, I don't know, aren't going to help you in whatever it is that you're trying to do? And will you actually commit to your goal, or will you just give up by January 15th, what people usually give up on their New Year's goals? So figure out and see if it's actually relevant. And then the G in target, gain. Will it help you in your lifetime? Will you flourish as a person to obtain the many things that you want in life? So figure out if you're actually going to get something valuable out of this goal. And then the E is explicit. You need details in setting a goal. Simply saying like, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to be a professional basketball player or something like that. You're not going to reach that goal if it's not detail oriented. Because I have 17 goals, and I wrote down in my notebook a step-by-step plan on how I'm going to reach all of those goals within the new year. So have details. And then the last one, T for target, or T in target is tough. Challenge yourself. This is like a new year. You need to step outside of your comfort zone. And if you guys have already been listening to our podcast, that's all I do, stepping outside of my comfort zone. Because for me, I want to do stuff that scares me. So create goals that literally scare you. Like the 6 figures that I want to make this year, that's scaring me. Like I know I'm going to do it because I believe in myself, but create a goal that's really going to scare you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and just the basics of it all is just, you got to write it down, guys. Like if you don't write it down, if you just think it, it's not going to happen. Like I'm a big believer in writing it down to make it happen. I write down weekly goals. I write down monthly goals. I write down everything, you know. I wrote down a monthly goal for this month of having 30 to 40 people in our accelerator program, and we're going to hit that. Like, just because I put my mind to it, I know I'm going to hit it, and it's going to happen. And you got to write it down, though. If you just, throw it up in thin air and think it's going to happen and not take actionable steps to it, nothing will happen. You won't be any closer to achieving it. You won't take the right steps. You'll actually probably be moving backwards, and you won't stay on task. The biggest thing is we will have these goals and these great goals and big goals that sound awesome, but all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're not staying on task. You're going down a little rabbit hole that you think is like the right direction, but really it leads out to somewhere else. It leads you out to a different field with all these other goals in mind. I heard that our mentor Brandon T. Adams talking about one of his most recent podcasts that people align their goals up right. That Tony Robbins, I believe it was asked to speak at a major conference for $1 million, and he said no, and then he moved it up to $2 million and $2.5 and $5 million, and each time he said no. He said no to $5 million because it didn't line up for his goals for the year. As more successful people come, you got to say no because you got to realize your goals and where you're going. You can't take up your time because it's so valuable on other things. You really got to stay on target. On target, as Sabah says. You got to stay on track for everything you want to do if you want to achieve that major goal at the end of the year, 5 years down the road. Now, I have my 1 year goals, that 2017 goals I was talking about, but I even started to look at 2018. What I want to do, I want to move out of my house. Like, I want to be completely on my own. I don't know how my mom's going to feel about that, but, I want to be on my own. I want to start moving forward. And I've even looked at my 5 year goal and how I want to have a net worth of $3 million. Like, I want to have not even a net worth with all my assets. I want to have it in the bank. I want to see $3 million. I want to see all those zeros pile up with that 3 right in front, and it will make my 5-year goal even bigger. And it's going to happen through helping people. And that's my goals, guys. You got to have these goals. You got to take actionable steps. And Sabah, I don't know if you want to expand on that even more, but they're just so important.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I want to kind of go off of that, because with writing down your goals, you need to have that positive mindset. So also in my course, I mentioned 4 attributes of having a positive mindset when you're wanting to achieve a goal. So the first one I kind of want to touch base on is your circle of peers. Who are you hanging out with? We probably mentioned this on every podcast, but I'm going to say it again. You are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. Find those people who are going to help you with those goals, and also step out of that comfort zone. If you're in a bubble, you're not going to get your goal. You're not going to reach it. So really pop that bubble, step outside your comfort zone, and do something that'll literally scare you. And then you need to find a mentor or a motivator that will help you achieve that goal, help you stay in that positive mindset, whether it is a mastermind or just another mentor doing something, or someone who has already done what you want to do. Find that person. And then also the last attribute that I want to touch base on is your body. This is kind of like a psychological thing, and for me it really works. So I want to see if it's going to work for you guys. Like, how do you portray yourself in the morning? Me, I'm a fashionista, so I love to wake up early in the morning, get ready, dress up in really cute clothes to make myself feel good. But I know a lot of people, if they wake up late, they don't have breakfast, they don't dress up well, they feel really down about themselves. So try actually waking up in the morning, eating breakfast, not being hungover, dressing well, and then feeling good about yourself. Because once you do that, it'll really show better in your attitude as well. So try that, guys, if you guys haven't done that already.
Even if dressing in nice clothes isn't your thing, like me personally, I could walk around in sweatpants, shorts, and t-shirt all day long. I'm going to be honest. My thing to, really get after and change my mindset, mine's working out. Like, I love to go to the gym for an hour, hour and a half, get after whatever I'm working out today. Like, today's going to be leg day. I know leg day, kind of dreading it, but whatever. It's leg day, but it's going to, really help me achieve my goals, because it's going to allow my mind to relax and to get back onto my mindset of what I want to get done in 2017.
Yeah, for sure. And this quote that I really love by Harvey Mackay is, "A dream is just a dream. A goal is a dream with a plan and a deadline." So if you have a dream, actually make a plan for it, because if you don't, you're not gonna get it. A goal without a plan is literally just a wish. You're pretty much wishing that you want $1 million, or you want to be a professional basketball player, a professional dancer, whatever it is. You're just wishing for it. You're not making a plan to actually do it. And if you keep postponing it, you're just gonna keep doing that. Years are gonna go by. You're gonna be 40, 50. You're gonna be looking back and gonna be like, shit, I wish I would have started in college.
Yeah, right?
It's literally, you're gonna feel that way. That's why both of us were starting in college.
Yeah, guys, and going off of that, we want to make your 2017 goals happen, and we're putting together a community of college entrepreneurs along with experts in different fields. We're getting experts like Brandon T. Adams and Kevin Harrington and Caleb Maddox and different other major names together with us, so we can help college students. We want to help you guys grow your businesses literally from nothing besides a Facebook account to a multi-million-dollar Facebook account because of having a blog, a podcast, a service, a product, whatever it may be. And we're really going to help you guys do that, because within our community, it's going to be masterminding, it's going to be calls, it's going to be putting on special interviews with Caleb, Kevin, Brandon, doing different things where you get to ask them questions. I mean, if you ask the right question, it's worth $1 million at the end of the day. If you just got to know what to ask, you got to get your point across. People are afraid to ask questions, and that's the thing. In our group, ask the questions. We want you to ask. We want everyone to learn. We want everyone to grow together. And guys, you can check out our program at livetogrind.com/college. You can find Sabah at sabahali.com. You can find myself at danieltieman.com. Sabah, any final words?
Yeah, for sure, guys. Check us out and check out our accelerator program. But once again, if you guys set those goals for 2017, don't give up. It's only the first month. You guys have 11 more months to achieve that goal. So like what I said before, find those people who are going to help you stay in that positive mindset and just keep working towards your goals, because eventually you guys will get them. So that's all we have this week, but join us next week on Dorm Rooms to Conference Rooms.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Dorm Rooms and Conference Rooms. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you haven't joined our accelerator program yet, you can find that at livetogrind.com/college, where we connect you with today's latest influencers and experts in their fields.